Welcome back to Bilal's Rants. And when I was a kid, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and overstates, welcome. We went from bullies to rivals to bitches to instigators and now trolls. Oh boy. Trolls are the biggest scumbags you ever meet on the internet. These people have an opinion, and not saying it's wrong to have an opinion, but they want to rub it in your face and make your lives horrible every minute. Just thinking about these trolls make me itchy inside. Oh boy, and it has a lot of goosebumps. These internet trolls are pretty much the worst things ever. They complain about the littlest detail and somebody pays them for it. Like, geez Louise, you guys. You guys should either A, get yourself a better job in a career, or C, just find somewhere else to get money. But I'll explain that later in detail. One of these trolls I want to bring up is Mario T. Plumber. Oh boy, this guy. Mario T. Plumber is pretty much one of those trolls who complains about the modern and Dreamcast Sonic games, and of course he's not a big fan of them, and he loves the classics, but he only loves Sonic 1, and of course he said that it's the best design ever. Oh, these Mario T. fuckers, terrible. For one, I know there is classicist prejudice throughout the Sonic community. I'm one of them, but I consider myself a neoclassicist. Yeah, sure, I like Sonic 1, 2, CD, and 3, and Knuckles, but that doesn't mean there are a couple of 3D and a handful of 2D Sonic games that I like. However, this guy is just... how should I say? He is such fucking horrible. He complains about how Sonic has black eyes, and he complains about Sonic's friends either being racist or being racist, being the weakest link out of the series, or just complain about their every nitpick in detail. Like, I get it, cartoon characters and video game characters have to change over time. Just look at Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse changed from the black and white design to the design we know today. I'm not complaining. And Bugs Bunny and many more. But the less I talk about him, the better. If you want to know how big the classicist prejudice are, just go watch Exo Paradox Gamer's review on the classic Sonic games. He brings a bigger detail than I am. That's just an example of course, a troll rubbing in an opinion. And ever since then, we keep on getting more non-fans and classicists hating on the series since recent times. And don't get me wrong, there are a couple of Sonic games which I think they're okay, but are they really the worst things in the world? Gosh, I'm gonna go play Bubsy 3D and and listen to his shit. Oh boy. Bottom line, Mario T. fucking sucks. Now, if trolls are bad at spilling out their opinions, they're even worse invading your privacy. Of course, I wanted to talk about these two recent trolls in modern times, Solar Sands and the Phantom Menace. Now, one day I was browsing YouTube and I saw my name and it was a rant. And let's just say, oh boy, this was the worst rant I've ever seen in my life. They ranted on me for liking, of course, girls' bellies. What is so wrong about me liking a person's belly? I think it's attractive and stuff. And of course, what is so wrong about me liking long hair? But no, they had to invade my DeviantArt privacy and say that I should either take it down or make a mature filter or at least, put effort into it. And which I gotta say, hello, I'm not the only one who puts bellies on screenshots of women. Just look at these DeviantArt pages I pulled up, of course. And of course, these trolls are trying to say to other vor users or people who are attracted to women to get off the internet, basically try to get a life, be successful, and basically accept reality. The biggest example is Dashivor, of course. Like, what the truck? I don't care that guy is attracted to a pony. If he's attracted to a pony, then so be to it. Just ignore it. If you don't like the artwork, just ignore it. It's not like it's the end of the world. Phantom Menace goes ahead and tells Dashivor to go to therapy. Yeah, right. It's not like I'm going to go back to therapy and pay all those bills and basically continue on with life and stuff. Well, as for me, I'm going to still go on DeviantArt, and I'm going to still be on YouTube. And not only that, my life is successful. I'm about to move out late this year, and I'm about to get a job. But that doesn't mean I'm a quote unquote faggot. Like, geez, you guys overreact over every little detail, and you just try to push people to get off the internet to accept reality. Folks, there's nothing wrong looking to the past and being in a fantasy world. That's why I may be a nostalgia tard, but I'm a good nostalgia tard. I like to look at stuff back in the 90s and early 2000s. So what? And that doesn't mean I like some modern digs. You just gotta dig through a little bit, just like DeviantArt. And hell, when I go on DeviantArt, the inappropriate pictures are in the bottom, and the most appropriate pictures, which has the best artists' illustrations, are on the top. So it's no big deal to me. So if you don't like what your eyes see, just click back or delete your internet history. Simple, there, and done. However, you want to know what's the funny thing is? Oh man, the backflash that they had to go to these videos are simple gut busters. Like, for one, when Solar Sands was looking at Dashi's Vor pictures, it was so funny that he ends up complaining to the fans, and he said this. You have to be eating alive funniest thing ever. And the Phantom Menace ends up drawing up everywhere. And meanwhile, the Phantom Menace got drawing up everywhere because of his cringe reactions towards the pictures that everybody, including me, post up. Oh boy. And hell, I'm gonna keep this other user anonymous. But hell, this other user sounds like it's freaking classic Sammy Sonic fan. It said, "What the freak?" But seriously, trolls, you gotta grow up. And plus, if somebody's paying for you to do this, just stop right ahead. Hell, I know other YouTubers that are getting paid way better money than you guys. And of course, it was pretty funny seeing the Phantom Menace do a Rick and Morty impression. But hell, I could do a better Rick and Morty impression. Just watch this. Hey Morty, what are you doing? Oh, nothing, Rick. I'm just on the computer. Oh my God, Morty, is that Jessica with a big belly? Yes, that's the problem, Rick. If you don't like what you see, you can just go somewhere to your lab experiments or something. You know what, Rick? Sometimes you gotta realize that your eyes cannot deceive you, and you gotta ignore everything. You know what, Morty? Fuck you. I'm just gonna drink somewhere. It's that time again. To make the Fox censors cry? To make fun of the Disney Channel? No. It's that time to play the Wheel of Morality. Wheel of Morality. Turn. To find out the lessons that we still learn. And the more the lesson is, sometimes your eyes can deceive you, and you may have to ignore it. Whoa, that boggles the mind. I don't know about you guys, but I'm touched in the head. And there you go. Thank you, special guests, for proving my point. Well, this is Bilal signing out. Now, excuse me, I'm going to get off DeviantArt for a while because I don't want to have nightmares.